The 1974 half dollar is one of those mysterious American coins that still captures the attention of collectors around the world. Many people once ignored this coin as simple pocket change, but hidden inside its history is a story that could completely surprise you. Some collectors believe certain rare versions of this coin are worth far more than their face value, especially when found in excellent condition or with unusual mint errors. Imagine opening an old coin jar in your house and discovering a 1974 half dollar resting quietly among ordinary coins. To most people it may look normal, but experienced collectors immediately examine every detail because some rare examples have sold for incredible prices. The excitement around this coin continues to grow every year as fewer high-quality pieces remain available. Back in the 1970s, American coins were changing rapidly. The government adjusted the materials used in many coins, and collectors started paying close attention to small differences in minting. During this time, the 1974 half dollar became part of a fascinating era in American history. Coins from this period often contain tiny production details that can make them extremely valuable today. Some stories say that a few 1974 half dollars were struck with unusual pressure during the minting process. These rare pieces may show doubled letters, strange marks, or unique surfaces that separate them from ordinary coins. What seems like a tiny mistake to one person can become a treasure worth thousands of dollars to a serious collector. The design of the 1974 half dollar also adds to its popularity. Featuring the image connected to President John F. Kennedy, the coin carries emotional and historical importance. Many Americans saved these coins because they represented a memorable period in the nation's history. Over time, saved coins became collectibles, and collectible coins became valuable investments. Collectors often search through old boxes, bankrolls, and family collections hoping to discover a rare 1974 half dollar hidden among common coins. Some people spend years hunting for the perfect example because even small details can dramatically change the value. A coin with sharp details and brilliant shine can attract intense bidding at auctions. One of the biggest secrets about rare coins is condition. Two coins from the same year can have completely different prices depending on how well they were preserved. A scratched or damaged coin may only be worth a small amount, while a perfectly preserved version can shock collectors with its price. There are also rumors about special minting errors appearing on certain 1974 half dollars. Error coins are extremely popular because they are different from standard production coins. Off-center strikes, doubled text, and unusual metal appearances can turn an ordinary-looking half dollar into a collector's dream. Many collectors believe that old American coins tell stories about the people who once carried them. The 1974 half dollar may have traveled through thousands of hands before finally reaching a collector who recognizes its hidden value. Every scratch and mark can feel like a piece of history frozen in time. The market for collectible coins has grown rapidly over the years. Online auctions and coin shows have introduced rare coins to international buyers willing to pay impressive amounts for special pieces. Because of this growing demand, coins once forgotten inside drawers are now being carefully inspected by collectors everywhere. Some rare examples of the 1974 half dollar are believed to exist in extremely limited numbers. When collectors discover coins with unusual characteristics, competition becomes intense. Buyers often fight for ownership because rare coins become harder to locate every single year. Imagine finding a coin worth thousands of dollars while cleaning an old family storage box. Stories like these continue to inspire people to check their loose change carefully. Many collectors started their journey after discovering one unusual coin hidden in plain sight. The fascinating thing about coin collecting is that treasures can appear anywhere. A rare 1974 half dollar could be sitting inside a forgotten wallet, old piggy bank, or dusty drawer right now. This possibility keeps collectors searching every day with excitement and hope. Experts recommend examining the edges, lettering, and shine of every old coin. Tiny details sometimes reveal whether a coin belongs to a rare variety. Many valuable coins look ordinary at first glance, which is why careful inspection is so important. The 1974 half dollar remains popular because it connects history, mystery, and opportunity together. Some collectors see these coins not only as historical objects but also as financial investments that may increase in value over time. During the minting process, machines occasionally produce coins with unusual features. These accidental variations later became some of the most desirable collectibles in the coin market. The possibility of discovering one keeps excitement alive among collectors. Worldwide, some collectors pay close attention to mint marks because coins produced in different locations may have different rarity levels. A tiny letter on the coin can sometimes make a huge difference in value. This small detail has caused many people to reject coins they once ignored. The beauty of the 1974 half-dollar lies in its simplicity and hidden potential. What appears to be ordinary change could secretly hold a surprising amount of value depending on condition and rarity. Collectors often spend hours studying coins under magnifying glasses. They search for rare patterns, unusual surfaces, and minting errors that separate valuable coins from common examples. Even the smallest detail can create massive interest in the collector market. Some stories surrounding rare coins sound almost unbelievable. People have reportedly sold special coins for amounts large enough to change their lives. While not every coin is valuable, the possibility creates endless curiosity among treasure hunters. The excitement of discovering rare coins has spread through social media and online videos. Millions of viewers enjoy watching collectors reveal hidden treasures found in everyday places. The 1974 half-dollar frequently appears in these discussions because of its mysterious reputation. One reason collectors admire older American coins is the craftsmanship. Many coins from past decades display detailed designs and strong historical connections that modern collectors appreciate deeply. Sometimes families unknowingly pass valuable coins from generation to generation. Years later, someone finally discovers the true value of the collection. Stories like these continue to inspire new collectors around the world. The demand for rare coins often increases when fewer high-quality examples remain available. Coins damaged through circulation become common, while clean and untouched pieces become far more desirable. Many people underestimate the importance of preserving coins carefully. Scratches, cleaning marks, and damage can reduce value significantly. Serious collectors handle rare coins with extreme care to protect their condition. The mystery surrounding the 1974 half-dollar makes it especially interesting. For beginners entering the world of coin collecting, it combines history, rarity, and the dream of discovering hidden wealth. Auction houses occasionally feature rare American coins that attract global attention. When collectors compete for ownership, prices can rise dramatically within minutes. This intense competition shows how valuable certain coins can become. Coin experts recommend never spending old coins without checking them first. Some coins that appear ordinary may contain rare features invisible to the untrained eye. A quick inspection could reveal something truly valuable. The history of American half-dollars includes many changes in design and materials. These changes create different varieties that collectors study carefully today. Understanding these details can help identify special coins. Many collectors feel excitement when holding an old coin because it represents a connection to the past. The 1974 half-dollar reminds people of an era filled with change and history in America. Rare coin discoveries often happen unexpectedly. Someone cleaning a drawer or sorting through old belongings suddenly notices a coin that looks slightly different from the rest. That small discovery can lead to an incredible surprise. The collector community continues growing every year as more people learn about valuable coins hidden in circulation. Videos and online discussions encourage viewers to search their own collections carefully. Some rare 1974 half-dollars may contain minting variations that experts study closely. These differences can transform a simple 50-cent coin into a highly desired collectible worth substantial money. Collectors enjoy the thrill of the hunt as much as the coins themselves. Searching through piles of coins hoping to discover a hidden treasure creates excitement that keeps the hobby alive. Many valuable coins become famous because of unique stories attached to them. A coin connected to a rare minting event or unusual production mistake can gain legendary status among collectors. The shine of an uncirculated 1974 half-dollar can still appear beautiful decades later. Coins preserved carefully over the years often attract higher interest because of their original appearance. Some collectors focus only on Kennedy half-dollars because of their historical importance and growing value. Certain rare dates and varieties remain especially difficult to locate. People around the world continue searching for rare American coins because the market remains active and competitive. Valuable coins regularly appear in auctions, creating headlines and excitement among collectors. The possibility of finding hidden treasure inside Eve.
The 2000 Sacagawea $1 coin is one of the most beautiful and mysterious coins ever released in the United States. At first glance it may look like an ordinary golden dollar, but behind its shining surface is a powerful story connected to courage, survival, and American history. Millions of people have seen this coin, yet very few truly understand the meaning hidden inside its design. Today, we are going to uncover the incredible story of the woman shown on this famous coin and explain why collectors still search for rare versions worth surprising amounts of money. The woman featured on the coin is Sacagawea, a Native American woman remembered for her bravery and intelligence. She became famous for helping the historic Lewis and Clark expedition travel across dangerous and unknown lands in the early 1800s. At a very young age, Sacagawea faced hardship, survival, and responsibility that most people could never imagine. Despite these challenges, she became one of the most respected women in American history. On the front side of the coin, Sacagawea is shown carrying her infant son on her back. The child seen behind her shoulder is named Jean-Baptiste Charbonneau. He was only a baby during the famous expedition, yet he traveled thousands of miles through forests, rivers, mountains, and dangerous territories alongside his mother. The image of Sacagawea carrying her child symbolizes strength, motherhood, protection, and hope during difficult times. Many collectors admire the coin because of the peaceful yet powerful expression on Sacagawea's face. The artists who designed the coin wanted to show her not as a warrior holding weapons, but as a calm and determined guide, leading explorers toward a better future. Her expression reflects courage without fear and wisdom beyond her years. The baby on her back also has deep meaning. During the Lewis and Clark expedition, the presence of a woman carrying a child signaled peace to many Native American tribes they encountered. It showed that the group was not arriving as an attacking army. Because of this, Sacagawea's presence helped prevent conflicts and opened communication between different peoples. The coin itself was introduced in the year 2000 by the United States Mint as a replacement for the Susan B. Anthony dollar. The government wanted to create a coin that felt more unique and visually attractive. Unlike older silver-colored dollar coins, the Sacagawea dollar was given a golden appearance that made it stand out immediately in circulation. When people first saw the coin, many were amazed by its bright golden color. Some even believed it contained real gold because of its shine. In reality, the coin was made using a special manganese brass outer layer that gave it its famous golden appearance. This unique color helped make the coin memorable and different from previous dollar coins. Collectors quickly became interested in rare versions of the 2000 Sacagawea dollar. Some coins were accidentally struck with unusual details, while others contained rare minting errors that dramatically increased their value. Certain rare examples later sold for thousands of dollars in auctions, creating excitement among collectors everywhere. One of the most famous stories connected to this coin involves the rare Cheerios dollar. Before the coin officially entered circulation, a limited number were placed inside Cheerios cereal boxes as part of a promotional campaign. Years later, collectors discovered that some of these special coins featured enhanced eagle tail feathers on the reverse side. Because of their rarity, these coins became extremely valuable. The reverse side of the original Sacagawea dollar featured a soaring eagle surrounded by stars. The eagle represented freedom, strength, and the spirit of America moving forward into a new century. The stars symbolized the states of the nation, while the flying eagle created a sense of motion and hope. Many people do not realize how difficult Sacagawea's real life was. Born into the Shoshone tribe, she experienced kidnapping at a young age after conflict between tribes. She later became separated from her people and faced years of hardship before eventually joining the expedition that would make her famous. Despite the challenges in her life, Sacagawea demonstrated remarkable intelligence. She helped identify edible plants, locate important paths, communicate with tribes, and guide explorers through dangerous areas. Without her assistance, historians believe the Lewis and Clark expedition could have faced even greater struggles. The coin's design was carefully created to honor Native American history respectfully. The image was sculpted by artist Glenna Goodacre, who spent significant time researching Sacagawea's appearance and cultural background. Because no verified portrait of Sacagawea existed, the artist used a modern Shoshone woman as inspiration for the design. Many collectors feel emotional when learning the real story behind the coin. Instead of simply representing money, the Sacagawea dollar became a tribute to survival, leadership, and the role women played in shaping history. When the coin first entered circulation, Millions were produced by the Philadelphia Mint, identified by the small p mint mark. Although most coins remain common, rare high-quality versions and error coins continue attracting strong collector interest. Some collectors search specifically for coins with unusual coloring, off-center strikes, doubled lettering, or other minting mistakes. These rare errors can turn an ordinary dollar coin into a highly desired collectible worth far more than $1. The Sacagawea dollar also became popular because of its educational value. Teachers and parents often use the coin to introduce children to American history and Native American culture. For many young people, this coin became their first connection to the story of Sacagawea. Over time, the coin developed a legendary reputation among treasure hunters. Stories spread online about people discovering valuable Sacagawea dollars inside old jars, wallets, or forgotten coin collections. These discoveries inspired many others to begin checking their own coins carefully. Some rare Sacagawea dollars contain experimental mint materials that were accidentally used during production. A few of these unusual coins later became famous for their extreme rarity and auction prices reaching thousands of dollars. Collectors especially admire coins preserved in mint condition. Coins without scratches, fingerprints, or circulation damage often receive higher grading scores and stronger market values. A perfectly preserved 2000-piece Sacagawea dollar can attract significant collector attention. The story behind the coin also represents motherhood and determination. The image of Sacagawea carrying her son while traveling through dangerous wilderness continues inspiring people around the world. It reminds collectors that strength can exist even during hardship. The Lewis and Clark expedition itself remains one of the most important journeys in American history. Traveling across unknown lands required courage, endurance, and cooperation. Sacagawea played a critical role in helping the explorers survive and navigate unfamiliar territories. Many historians believe Sacagawea's peaceful presence prevented violence during encounters with tribes. Because she traveled with a child, many groups recognize the expedition as non-threatening. This small but powerful detail may have saved lives during the journey. Though as years passed, collectors realized the Sacagawea dollar was more than just a modern coin. It represented an important historical figure whose contributions had often been overlooked in earlier generations. Some people even consider the coin a symbol of female strength and resilience. Sacagawea's story proves that courage does not always come from physical power alone. Intelligence, patience, and determination can change history just as strongly. The bright golden appearance of the coin also gave it a unique identity among American currency. Unlike silver-colored coins, the Sacagawea dollar immediately stood out whenever it appeared in circulation. Although many were produced, finding rare varieties remains exciting for collectors. Certain mint errors and special editions have become extremely difficult to locate, increasing their value over time. Coin experts recommend checking details carefully under good lighting. Tiny differences in feathers, lettering, or surfaces can sometimes reveal valuable varieties hidden among ordinary coins. The popularity of coin collecting videos online introduced millions of viewers to the Sacagawea dollar. People became fascinated by stories of rare discoveries and unexpected values connected to this coin. Some collectors believe hidden treasures still exist in circulation today. Because many people ignore dollar coins, valuable examples may still remain undiscovered inside drawers and collections. The Sacagawea dollar also honors Native American heritage in a way few earlier U.S. coins had done. For many people, the coin represents respect for indigenous history and culture. Jean-Baptiste Charbonneau, the child shown on Sacagawea's back, later grew up to live a fascinating life himself. He became known for his travels, intelligence, and experiences across America and Europe. His journey began as the infant carried through wilderness on his mother's back. Collectors often say the emotional power of the coin makes it unforgettable. The combination of motherhood, history, exploration, and courage creates a design unlike any other American dollar coin. Rare coins sometimes become more valuable because of the stories connected to them. The Sacagawea dollar's connection to exploration and survival gives it a legendary reputation among collectors. Some coins discovered in unopened mint sets have remained in pristine condition for decades. These untouched examples often command higher. The 1980p Susan B. Anthony $1 coin is one of the most fascinating and misunderstood coins in American history. At first glance, many people confuse it with an ordinary quarter because of its size and silver appearance. But hidden behind this small dollar coin is a powerful story about courage, equality, and the fight for women's rights in the United States. Today, we are going to uncover the complete story behind this mysterious coin and explain why collectors still search for rare versions worth impressive amounts of money. The woman shown on the front of the coin is Susan B. Anthony. She was one of the most important leaders in the fight for women's rights in America during the 1800s. Susan B. Anthony spent most of her life speaking, traveling, and demanding equal rights for women at a time when women were not even allowed to vote. The United States government honored Susan B. Anthony by placing her image on the dollar coin because of her historic contributions to equality and justice. This was the first circulating American coin to feature a real woman instead of a symbolic figure. That alone made the coin historically important from the moment it was released. The coin was produced at the Philadelphia Mint in 1980, and the small P mint mark identifies its origin. Millions of these coins were created, but some rare versions and minting errors later became valuable collector items. Even today, collectors carefully examine these coins, searching for unusual details that could increase their value dramatically. On the front side of the coin, Susan B. Anthony's portrait appears strong and determined. The designers wanted to capture her fearless personality because she spent decades challenging laws and traditions that treated women unfairly. Her expression on the coin symbolizes courage and resistance during difficult times in American history. The image on the back side of the coin carries another powerful meaning. The reverse design shows an eagle landing on the moon while holding an olive branch. This design was inspired by the famous Apollo 11 mission, when American astronauts first landed on the moon in 1969. The eagle represents strength and national pride, while the olive branch symbolizes peace. The eagle on the reverse side was originally used on the Eisenhower dollar before being transferred onto the Susan B. Anthony dollar. The image celebrates one of humanity's greatest achievements, landing on the moon. It reminds people that courage and determination can accomplish what once seemed impossible. Many people do not realize how controversial this coin was when it first entered circulation, because it looked similar in size and color to the quarter. People often confuse the two coins. This confusion created frustration in stores, vending machines, and public transportation systems across America. Despite its practical problems, the Susan B. Anthony dollar became historically significant because it represented progress for women in American society. Susan B. Anthony herself spent years fighting for voting rights, education, and equal opportunities for women long before these rights became law. Back in the 1800s, women in America faced many restrictions. They could not vote, often had limited educational opportunities, and rarely held positions of power. Susan B. Anthony challenged these limitations directly and became one of the strongest voices for equality. She traveled across the country giving speeches to crowds who sometimes mocked or rejected her ideas. But despite criticism and opposition, she continued fighting for change. Her determination eventually helped inspire the women's suffrage movement that transformed American history. The coin honoring Susan B. Anthony was released decades after her death, but her influence remained powerful. By placing her image on national currency, the government recognized the importance of her contributions to freedom and equality. Collectors today admire the coin not only for its history, but also for its unique design and hidden value. Certain rare versions of the 1980 Susan B. Anthony dollar can sell for far more than $1, especially if they contain minting errors or remain in perfect condition. Some coins were accidentally struck with unusual details, such as doubled letters, off-center designs, or missing elements. These minting errors became extremely desirable among collectors because they are rare and visually different from normal coins. The excitement surrounding rare dollar coins has grown rapidly through online videos and collector communities. Millions of viewers enjoy watching experts search through ordinary coins hoping to discover valuable hidden treasures. One of the most important lessons connected to Susan B. Anthony's story is persistence. She fought for women's voting rights for decades without giving up, even when success seemed impossible. Her life became a symbol of determination against injustice. The moon landing design on the reverse side also represents human ambition and achievement. The eagle descending toward the lunar surface symbolizes the historic Apollo 11 mission that amazed the world in 1969. Many collectors feel the coin combines two incredible American stories into one object. the fight for equality, and the achievement of space exploration. Few coins contain such powerful symbolism on both sides. When the Susan B. Anthony dollar entered circulation, many Americans were surprised by its appearance. Some people expected a larger coin similar to older silver dollars, but instead received a smaller coin that resembled a quarter. Because of this confusion, the coin struggled in everyday use. Many people rejected it or stored it away instead of spending it. Ironically, this helped preserve large numbers of coins in good condition for future collectors. The coin's designer worked carefully to create a respectful portrait of Susan B. Anthony. Her image appears mature, intelligent, and serious, reflecting her real-life personality and commitment to justice. Collectors often search through bank rolls and old collections looking for rare Susan B. Anthony dollars. While many coins remain common, valuable varieties still exist and continue attracting attention at auctions. The story of Susan B. Anthony herself remains deeply inspiring. She believed every human deserved equal rights, regardless of gender, and she dedicated her life to making that vision a reality. In 1872, Susan B. Anthony famously voted illegally in a presidential election because women were forbidden from voting at the time. She was arrested and fined for her actions, but she refused to back down. Her protest became one of the most famous acts of civil disobedience in American history. Many years later, the 19th Amendment granted women the right to vote in the United States. Although Susan B. Anthony did not live to see this victory, her efforts played a major role in making it possible. The coin honoring her became a reminder that social progress often requires courage and sacrifice. Every time someone held the dollar coin, they held a small piece of American history connected to freedom and equality. Some collectors specifically search for high-grade 1980p coins because condition strongly affects value. Coins with sharp details, clean surfaces, and original mint shine are far more desirable than damaged examples. Rare proof versions and error coins sometimes sell for surprising prices. Stories of collectors discovering valuable coins inside old jars or forgotten boxes continue, inspiring new treasure hunters around the world. The reverse side eagle design also connects the coin to America's achievements in science and exploration. The Apollo 11 mission represented innovation, bravery, and humanity's desire to reach beyond Earth. Many people see a deeper message in combining Susan B. Anthony with the moon landing design. Together, the images represent breaking barriers and achieving goals once considered impossible. The Susan B. Anthony dollar remains one of the most recognizable American dollar coins ever created. Even people unfamiliar with coin collecting often recognize its unique appearance and historical importance. Collectors appreciate coins that tell meaningful stories, and this coin tells several at once. It speaks about equality, courage, protest, science, exploration, and national progress. Some experts believe certain rare Susan B. Anthony dollar varieties will continue increasing in value over time because collector interest remains strong and high-quality examples become harder to find. Many coins from circulation contain scratches and wear, while preserved coins remain much more attractive to collectors. This difference in condition can dramatically change market value. Coin collecting itself has become a popular hobby because it combines history with the excitement of treasure hunting. Every old coin may hide a rare detail waiting to be discovered. The Susan B. Anthony dollar teaches an important lesson about perseverance. Susan herself faced criticism throughout her life, yet history later recognized her as one of America's greatest reformers. Some collectors keep the coin because of its symbolic importance rather than financial value. To them, the coin represents the struggle for justice and equal rights. The small P mint mark on the coin identifies it as being struck in Philadelphia, one of the most famous minting locations in American history. This detail helps collectors identify different varieties and production years. Many rare coins become valuable because of mistakes during the minting process. Collectors carefully inspect lettering, dates, and designs searching for unusual characteristics. The coin's metallic appearance sometimes surprises younger collectors who expect dollar coins to look golden like the Sacagawea dollar. This silver-colored appearance contributes to its unique identity. Stories about valuable Susan B. Anthony dollars continue spreading online.